Okay. Okay. Hi. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi. I am Spantopia Rosé, but you can call me Span. Today is hair dye day. Oh, how are you? 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 Today is hair dye day, and so I'm going to be doing a really softly spoken, half whispered video of dyeing my hair. This is one of my hair dye singlets, so it doesn't matter if it gets stains on it, which is great. I will take off my glasses because even though they are much broken, I still need them to function. So, okay, so stop rambling, Anna. Spin. So, what I'm going to be doing is getting my hair dye. So I use a temporary hair dye, because permanent hair dyes will kill the septic tank at my house. So I always use washout hair dyes. And the one that I'm using at the moment is called L'Oreal Colorista. It's a washout, and it says it's pastel, which is probably it fades pastel, but it's denim. Can you see that? It's denim. Denim hair, and it is Colorista. And it looks really dark on this lady here, and it turns out a little bit brighter on mine. And here it just says the shade might not come out really intense and last longer than expected if you put it in blonde. So I've got a couple of, I've got a lot of greys, but a little bit of highlights there too, which are bleached. So it takes nice and brightly to the bleached one. But it's more of a subtle colour. It's a subtle bright, which I really like myself. I do a lot of hair dyeing and colour changes a lot, but this is the one I am loving at the moment, so I'm going to stick with it for a little while, and we'll see how we go. So when you open the packet, I haven't opened a new packet in quite some time. You get all these things. The first thing is a instruction leaflet. Now, one should always read the instructions and do the not the strand test, but like the, what do you call that? Allergic reaction test. Make sure you're not allergic to it before you put it all over your head. Yeah, so read the instructions, follow along with the pictures. That's all good. I like to use those bits of paper to line the sink so less splatter will get on the sink. Oh, we get new gloves. That's exciting. So. So these are a new packet of gloves that I get to open and use, but I'll show you the gloves that I usually use. So these babies are the gloves that I usually use. Yeah, so as you can see, they're all stained, and there are two different types of material, because the other one of these broke, so I had to replace it with one that I had in my house. But these are my favourites, which hopefully these are a new type of these. So that's nice. I'll put these back. They're just hanging up on my towel rack over here. Okay, so let's open up the gloves. And it's very important to use the gloves because it will stain your skin. Even though it's a washout colour, it will stain it. Ooh, 2 pairs! Luxury! That's sheer luxury. That is, well, I'm gonna Will they fold back up? Do you think I can fold it back up? Oh, yes. Nearly, well that's close enough. I'm going to put these in the drawer with the other packet that I have for later. That's really nice that they give you two. I've been collecting them for a while, you know. So we'll pop on those gloves. Take off anything that you don't want to be stained, which that doesn't really matter. It got old very quickly. That. And put on the other glove. My other glove. I put on my other glove. It's a bit tricky. Okay. So now, literally all I'm going to do is squeeze out the blue under the gloves and put it in my hair. So I think the instruction is that you shampoo, hair and towel dry, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to wash it in a minute, and I don't know, I'm an old veteran at this, I don't like to follow, I always follow the rules. So you just squeeze out a little bit, you just squeeze out a little bit, you just squeeze a little bit out. Or quite a lot really, because I've got to do my whole head. And I like to and then just wipe it on. Now I'm starting at my crown of my head because I noticed recently that in my last hair dye that I did, it faded the quickest. This bit here was brown and all of this bit here was nicely coloured still. So just going to lather a little bit more of that up and put it back on that same spot. Okay, so I'm going to get a bit more and I'm going to do the front bits that I want to be nice and bright. I like this bit here to be really done so that the greys shine real bright in the sun. I'm trying not to get it too much on my scalp or my skin, but you know me, I'm a mess. I can always wash that off later with the towel that I have. I have a very pretty towel. It's a little hand towel that I've been dyeing my hair with for some years now. It has a lot of history. It has a lot of history in it. Yeah, so just keep squeezing it out and I'm going to do the rest. It's important to get all these bits though, even if it does get on my skin, because otherwise I have really bright grey roots straight up and no, I don't love that, let's just say. I don't love it. I'm using a lot of this for first go. So much cleaning to do. Okay, so I just need one more squeeze for the back of my head, which is still dry at this point. So big squeeze, one last big squeeze, and I'll just pop that onto the back of my head. And now I'm just giving it a little bit of a massage. so that all of those strands of blonde and grey and brown are all well and truly covered in denim dye, denim dye. Denim dye, denim dye, denim dye. Alright, so now I have my dye tube completely covered in dye. And we have our rubbish. My rubbish. Oh, I keep dropping it. So at this point, I like to wash my gloves. So I should wash my skin first, but I've got to take my gloves off. So I just take all the bits of cardboard out and just put them in the bin. The handy bin, just right there. I'm gonna pop the. Oh, I just put my bracelet in the bin. Anyway. What I do then is turn the tap on the and we wash both the gloves, the bottom of the sink, and the bottle. And now that's mainly washed now. And you've got to be really careful doing this because if it does stain. I just did a big stain and you get in trouble for that. Just washing it real quick with soap as soon as you've stained it, comes up a little bit quicker. Oh, it's nearly almost gone, that's nice. Okay, so that soap smells so fragrant. It's an orange one and it's really nice. It's like a foaming antibacterial, but it's orange flavour. God, it's good. Hope you like water sounds. Do you? Do you like water sounds? Okay, so now when you've got those clean, which are mostly clean at the moment, pretty nice, you can take them off. Oh, don't use your mouth, don't use your mouth. Still got hair dye on it. Could be poisonous. I mean, yeah. Okay, so I like to take those off and then hang them up to dry. While I'm over there waiting for the thing to dry, I pick up my towel. Isn't it beautiful? I really enjoy this aesthetic. Whoop. I know it's like, is this like abstract art or something? Do you like it? I really like it. It's got all the bright colours of blues and purples. Yeah, yellow? No, I can't see any yellows. Just blues, pinks and purples mainly must be what I dye my hair. So what you do is you could grab a corner and you your finger and then I wet it and then I scrub my furs. Which, oh no, it's not working very well. I have left it too long. You have to scrub in the shower as well. But I usually will come off without you looking too bruised. Usually I don't look too bruised. Have you ever noticed me looking bruised in my videos? If you have, it's probably a real bruise, not a dye. Very accident prone. But also not very clean at dyeing either, so. There's always that. I like to think it gives me sort of a neon glow, my hair a glow. You don't want to scrub too hard on the like hair follicles because then again you get that grey regrowth and no one likes a regrowth, a grey regrowth. And by no one I mean I don't like it. It's a hashtag unaesthetic in my opinion. A little bit on the back of the neck because I'm sure I've missed some there. My ears will be blue. Slightly blue forever. Look how blue that is. That's terrible. Let's try it again. Another trick that I don't like doing because it hurts my skin a little bit is putting toothpaste on. But if you are really worried about stain and you have been taking this as a tutorial, which believe me it is not, toothpaste should get that off easy. But alas, it kind of gets all hot and feely and no one likes that. So now I'm going to use the dry side just to wipe up any blue water that might be lying around. This is just a brand new bright blue freckles, that's fine. Let's give the ear a little bit more of a scrub. And on this side as well. This ear might be blue for some time. You know how you get red ears and you're embarrassed? What happens when you get blue ears? What does that mean? Now my ears are hurting from being scrubbed. Cool. So now I just wait. Now the instructions say to wait 20 minutes or half an hour, depending on the intensity of the colour that you want for your hair. But I myself like the intensity to be extreme. And also the longer you leave it on, the longer it tends to last. Like it tends to take better if you leave it on longer. So I'm just gonna turn off my camera, go film another video, see if you can pick it. It'll probably be a silent reading video, let's be honest. Those are in the dark anyway. Yeah. I'm gonna go do that, and then when I finish doing that, I'll wash it out. Cool. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this fabulous, fabulous hair dye session. And yeah, I will wash it out and I will see you in the next video. I hope that you have some sort of cool and calm and relaxed. Good night.